Hi everyone, welcome to class today. So this class is actually brought to you by my husband. What happened was a few nights ago, he told me that he's got a little bit of shoulder pains, and we're just like playing with around with a few things to help him relieve the pain, and in the end, it kind of worked. So it kind of inspired me for this class. To be a little bit more specific, there's a lot of common shoulder pains, right? The pain that he felt actually sat here. So it is at the back of the shoulders, and you have a shoulder blade here, right? If you move it away from the midline, then you would expose this area of muscles. And for him, that is a particular part that sits around here that feels like it's a very tight knot. Okay. So, if you do experience pains in the back of your shoulders in that region, then this class might work for you. We have a few things that we will need for this class. One of them is a block, okay? The other one is a long resistance band. I have this of a medium intensity, but if you're new to this kind of practice, go low, okay? A low intensity. And also a medium mini loop. So this is again medium strength, but if you're new, go low. So go for the low strength. All right. So let's start. We're going to come into a forearm tabletop position. A lot of times people use myofascial balls and foam rollers to release the area, which is not a bad strategy. But sometimes I find that, the back is really so tight and getting in straight away feels quite intense. So I kind of like to use a little bit of breathing exercises to help. So now in that forearm tabletop, I would like you to take a cat pose. So elbows pressed down, think about rounding the spine, and I want you to think of broadening this back body here, okay? The back of the ribs, everything here, you want to broaden it up. Now inhale, think about bringing the breath into your front of the chest, sides of the chest, back of the chest. Exhale, I want you to keep that shape, and then you try to slowly release the breath. Again, inhale, puff up the back a little bit more, puff up the rib a little bit more, puff up the front of the chest a little bit more. Exhale, keeping the shape, slowly release the breath. 3 more. Inhale. You can even think about sending the breath to the areas of tension or tightness. Exhale, allowing the tension or tightness to leave together with your breath. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale. Okay, and then slowly, let's come into a regular tabletop position. We're going to move our spine a little bit. Inhale, let's touch the back, drop the chest down. You're going to look up to the ceiling. Exhale, we round one. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale, round two. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale, round three. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, 4. Last inhale, arch. Exhale, round 5. And slowly come back up. Okay, we're going to come into a seated position and I will show you from the side view. So from this position, what you're going to do is we are going to do shoulder rotations. So you're going to reach the arm in front of you, okay? And I want you to make sure that this entire torso stays really stable. And you're going to bring the arm over towards the opposite side, okay? Turn the elbow crease up towards the ceiling. Let's form a fist with the hand. Now from here, you're going to draw a big circle all the way up to the ceiling, okay? Reach as far back as you can, and until you can't anymore, you're going to turn from the upper arm, internally rotate the arm, and then you reach as far back as you can behind you, and down towards the floor. Just 2 more times from here. Slowly reach the arm forward, cross the body as you turn the elbow crease up to the ceiling. Reach it as far up as you can. Internally rotate the arm as you reach it as far back as you can. So you want to think of big circles. So if any of these actions feel really, really yucky for you, that gives you a clue on the angle of rotation or the angle of movement that the shoulder needs to work with. Okay, I'm just going to do one more here. And then slowly release. All right, you're going to switch sides. So I'm going to turn to the other side. Then same thing as you're seated, you can reach the, this is my right arm, so the opposite arm. Cross the body, you turn the elbow crease up to the ceiling. Then keep your torso really upright. You can reach the arm all the way up. Then rotate, turn the elbow crease towards the floor as you draw a big circle behind you and down. 2 more, you can reach the arm forward, cross it over. Turn it all the way up to the ceiling. Internally rotate the arm, reach it down behind you. 1 more, cross over the body, turn it up to the ceiling, reach back, internally rotate, and you're going to come down. Okay, so after these rotations, we're going to work a little bit on internal rotation, which is where most people are lacking, and this is when you need the block. So block really is really for your head, for you to feel comfortable. Head's going to be on the block, and you're going to reach the elbows in front of your shoulders, lying on your side. So I'm going to show you from here, okay? So my head's here, my elbows in front of my shoulders, and I'm going to bend my elbows 90 degrees. This is called a sleeper stretch. So you can put the opposite hand not on the wrist, because this happens, the wrist moves, but not the forearm. So you can place it on the forearm, and from here, you're going to very gently press it down to the floor. Oh, and it should feel like this stretch, but it's like a weird stretch. It's not a muscle stretch, it's a joint stretch. You can see on this side, kind of lack quite a bit of internal rotation. And then we will just stay here, breathe. 9 more breaths here. So you can see that as I breathe, my arm is slowly coming down towards the floor. So 10 breaths later, you can see the palm is down onto the floor. Okay, and slowly I am going to release, and we're going to switch sides. So we're going to place the block on the other side. Actually, I'm going to place it on the other side, but I can just turn over. And you're going to bring the elbow in front of the shoulders. Okay. Think about bending the elbow until the palm turns up to the ceiling first. Then slowly allow the arm to drop. Okay. Now, opposite hands can come on top of the forearm and slowly press it down to the floor. So we're going to take 10 breaths here. So this is my wonky arm. This arm gets injured really often. So I feel a lot on this side compared to the first. So your shoulder is a ball and socket joint. So it means that it should be able to like rotate 360. And because the ball, which is sitting on the arm bone, is a lot bigger than the socket, which is your shoulder socket, your shoulder actually allows for more mobility and stability. So if there's a part of this mobility or range of motion that you're kind of lacking, then the first thing we should do is to try to get into those ranges of motion that you find are a little bit lacking. And for a lot of people, it's internal rotation, which is this angle. Okay, and slowly, you can come sit up. All right, so what we did was to internally rotate the arm passively. So we're using the weight of our pen and also gravity to kind of stretch out the joint. So now we're going to try and move it a little bit more actively. I'm going to sit from the side view and we're going to come into our cactus arms. And this is your fortune cat action, okay? From here, make sure that you're not moving from your wrist. You're just going to move from that shoulder joint and gently, you can bring the hand all the way down towards the floor. Okay, once you reach the floor, try your best, go as far back as you can. And slowly, you can turn it all the way up to the ceiling. That is one. Just 4 more times, rotating from the shoulder joint, and you can bring it all the way down to the floor. Watch for this, okay? I see a lot of this in class. So really, you want to move from the shoulder joint, take your time, until you can turn the hand back a little bit more. Oof. And we're going to come up 2. Okay, just 3 more. Turn it all the way down, 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 down. Good. And go all the way up. 3. Again, turn it down, 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 down. Go all the way up. 4. Last one. Going to turn it down, 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 and come all the way up. 5. Okay, so now this is where I kind of like to use the mini loop. So, the action of turning it down, you're going to do the same, and you're going to come into your Gomukhasana arm, but only on the lower arm. So with that one arm bent, 90 degree, can you internally rotate the arm until it turns all the way down? You can reach behind you and go as high up as you can, okay? Now, the top arm is going to hold onto the band, and just very gently, you're going to pull the band apart, okay? Just a little bit. And as you pull the band apart, keep the shoulder away from the ear. It should feel a nice stretch somewhere around the shoulder joint. We'll stay here and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly, okay, you're going to release the band and then we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to show you from the back view now. The other arm is going to be at 90 degree and you're going to internally rotate the arm. So almost imagine that the elbow and the shoulders are in the same line as you try to turn the palm all the way down to the floor. Then with the strength of the arm on your own, can you reach it as far back and high up as you can? Opposite arm is going to hold onto the mini loop and you're going to grab the loop from here. So your job is to just gently pull the pen apart as you draw the shoulder away from the ear a little bit more. And then we stay, just 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly you are gonna release. Okay, now last thing. After we have internally rotate the arm, passively stretch it, isometrically work it, which is what we did with the mini loop. Now I want to kind of strengthen it a little bit in these angles, okay? So you're going to take this resistance band and you're going to loop it around your legs, okay? Hold on to the band. If it's too heavy, you can do one layer. I'm going to try doing 2 layers today. Now, I want you to keep the spine tall and check that the shoulders are not creeping up to the ears like this. Really try your best to draw the shoulders away from the ears. Now, think about squeezing the shoulder blades together as you pull the elbows back as fast as you can. And then you slowly release. That is 1 time. Again, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you pull the elbows back. Gently release 2. Again, pull and squeeze the shoulder blades. Slowly release 3. Pull and squeeze. Release 4. Pull and squeeze. Release 5. Pull and squeeze. Release 6. Pull and squeeze. Release 7. Pull and squeeze. Release 8. 2 more. Pull and squeeze. Release 9. Last one. Pull and squeeze. Now let's hold it here. Shoulder stays back. Keep the spine tall and we hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. Okay. So that's all that we're going to do for today. Let me know how you feel and I will see you next week. Bye.